All right, everybody, good afternoon and welcome to another interesting IIS live session. My name is Ikechuku and I'm here to talk about Abertay University. So, this week we're currently doing a reminder, and we've discovered that students are silently interested in this university. And we thought to ourselves, instead of just keeping this information secret, we're not keeping anything here. We want to tell you why students are interested, and we want you to be interested too. All right. So trust me, if you are into tech, if you're into gaming, cybersecurity, data, any form of data analysis, and even creative digital careers of any kind, right? Abertay University is the university for you. So quickly, if you can hear me, I'd like you to type in the word clear. The idea is I just want to be sure you're following me. All right, I can see people joining in. I can see people joining in already. Good, this is good. So very first of all, I'll start like this. When people talk about studying in the UK, there are certain institutions, there are certain states in the UK that come to mind, right? So when you're thinking of the UK, you're thinking Manchester, you're thinking Birmingham, you're thinking Coventry, you're even thinking Leeds, right? Leeds is becoming quite popular. But today, we're going to be talking about Abertay University. And where is Abertay University? It's in Abertay, right? And I think it's one of the universities many Nigerians are sleeping on. The reason is it's not the most popular university there, but one of the things about the other universities that may not be the most popular ones is that they have a lot to offer. But because they've been underutilized, you think they don't have as much to offer. So let's jump straight into it. All right. The smartest opportunities in study abroad options are opportunities that are the smartest opportunities are schools that are very practical, schools that are career focused, schools that are affordable, and schools that are, sorry about that, and schools that are connected to the industry. And that's everything I just said here is Abertay University. So, where is Abertay University? Abertay University is located in a place called Dundee, and Dundee is in Scotland, right? Now, Dundee is one of the most underrated student sites in the UK. The reason that is so is because, if you can guess, but I don't think you could actually let you guess. I think I'm supposed to here to give you that information. So let me tell you what usually happens. Dundee is a beautiful city. It has low living expenses, and because it's a university city, a lot of amazing opportunity. Amazing student atmosphere exists in and around this space. So I'll give you a few reasons as to why people are interested in Abertay University in Scotland. Now, Abertay is becoming a name in certain tech fields. And if you know Nigerians, we and tech are five and six, right? So Abertay is becoming very loud in tech related fields like cybersecurity, games design, data science, AI and technology, and digital media. And this is where it gets even more interesting for me. So Abertay is known for video game education. I know, right? So there's somebody sitting down somewhere saying, "Can I make a career out of that? Can I learn that Abertay University is the place for you?" So they have professional gaming development, animation, and tech innovation. So for them, gaming is not just a side hustle; it's the real deal. And if you ever thought to yourself, "I want to become a gamer," Abertay University. Okay, so some parents now, if you're a parent listening to me, you're probably thinking, why will I allow my child study gaming? You see, gaming is now a massive global industry worth billions of dollars. Let me explain to you what that means. What that means is in the whole GDP of nations, gaming is now one of the things that supplies data for the GDP. Now, if you check YouTube, a lot of us have known this. A lot of us Gen Zs and Gen Alphas, especially Gen Alphas, right? I was talking to a secondary school student the other day, and he runs a gaming account. Guess how old the young man is? The young man is 12 years old. He's 12 going to 30. He's not a teenager. And guess how many followers he has on YouTube? Just streaming his games, over 1,000 followers. Yeah. And you know what that means? Very soon he's planning to monetize his YouTube account. And he has not monetized it because he's young and his parents don't want him to monetize it. But that's the point. It's an untapped resource, gaming. So if you're a parent listening to me, you're thinking, why will I let my child study gaming? My dear, gaming is a new medicine. Okay. The next thing is, let's talk about cybersecurity very briefly. Cybersecurity is a very practical course, and it's not just a theory-based course. And the thing about cybersecurity is, Abertay University is also a very recommended for cybersecurity. Now, they focus on industry skills when it comes to cybersecurity. They focus on employability. They focus on hands-on learning and real-world projects. So when it comes to what the world is looking for now, certificates are not the only thing. Abertay gives you every other thing. Abertay gives you skills because employers want skills. Abertay gives you experience, employers want that too. Abertay gives you problem solving, critical thinking, and Abertay allows you to be creative. All right. Now, the last part of this is, what do you think? You've been listening to me talk about Abertay. I've talked about Abertay for like a few minutes now. I want to ask a very random question, and you have the right to answer very randomly too. Um, Cybersecurity, data science, game design, AI, digital media. Which one are you going for? Yes. Personally, while you're giving me your responses in the chat section, I'll tell you which one I would go for. I know you'd say, why? But you are the guy advertising it. Obviously, I should have a choice, shouldn't I? Personally, me, I will go for data science. And the reason is I'm a data analyst myself. So there's still so much I don't know about data science. There's still so much I don't know about data presentation. There's still so much I don't know about the practical sides. I've engaged in some projects, but I feel like there are more. If I can engage in more projects, I can build my skill set. Over to you. What? Oh, somebody says AI. Yes, yes. Especially that AI is becoming a very large market now with the boom of AI, ChatGPT, and every other AI related field. So yes, AI is a very good place to go into. Now, if you also desire to go into cybersecurity, I must tell you this for free. The internet is the new market. Now, what that means is everybody is on the internet. The next thing everybody needs to look out for is security of their data. That's where AI, cybersecurity comes in. The reason many people are hunting for cybersecurity is not just because it's well paying, but because it is well paying, actually, because people will always need it. You know how people say you can never go broke in the food business because people are always going to need food. We are in a generation where everybody is going to need a website, everybody is going to need an online presence, and everybody will need protection from their online presence, especially with all the selling of data going on. That's where cybersecurity comes in. Now, I can go on and on to tell you the necessity for the tech skills, but the thing now is, if you are thinking of any tech skill, Abertay University is the one for you. All right, so let me talk about Dundee very quickly, right? Because we've talked about Abertay. Let's talk about Dundee. I told you that Abertay is located in Dundee, and Dundee is in Scotland. So very quickly, here are a few things you want to note about Dundee that you would not normally hear everywhere. Number one, Dundee is very much more affordable than London. Let me tell you what that means. That means that because London is the go-to place for studying abroad, studying abroad, and the destination for many people, it has become some form of a tourist attraction. So hence things going up financially, right? But with Dundee, Dundee is not that visited, and that means the cost of living in Dundee is relatively a lot lower than living in London. Dundee is student friendly. The reason it is student friendly is a lot of the people coming to Dundee are students. So you see a lot of fellow students. You see people who would know have certain services just for students. Dundee is relaxed. It's a relaxed environment, very calm and very cool. If you're one of those people who thinks, I want a calm place, I want a cool place, Dundee is the place for you. And Dundee has beautiful scenery, it has easier movements, right? So the transportation network for Dundee is quite easier to understand than for other places in the United Kingdom. And then finally, the community in Dundee is very strong, especially with immigrants, right? Dundee is a fun place to be for immigrants. Dundee is perfect for its cozy weather, coffee shops, calm student life. So you get focus, you get creativity, and you get growth. The advantage for going to a place like that is if you're going for academics, you are sure that you will not get lost in distractions. You're sure that you will not get lost in communal life or anything. The everything is tailored towards making your student experience the most interesting you can get. Now, let me talk about United Kingdom. I don't think I need to say much about this. Everybody already has like an idea of what the UK is and why they want to go to the UK. But just give me a few more seconds to sell the UK to you. In case you're listening, you're thinking, I'm not a UK person. I'm going to give you a few advantages for studying in the UK because Dundee is in Scotland. Scotland is in the UK. All right. Number one, the master's programs in the UK are just 1 year. They're not 18 months, they're not 19 months, they're not 20 months, they're usually just 1 year. Number two, the international degrees are recognized everywhere. You will not, excuse me, you will not have a problem of saying I studied this somewhere and it's not as potent a certificate as certain other certificates. Most UK universities have internationally accredited certificates. Number three, the community of students are diverse. Now, a lot of you don't know this, but you will realize that if you go to a university, a campus where the students community was not welcoming, even your studying there will be difficult. And this is the thing about the UK. It has a very accepting and a diverse student community. And then there is something called post-study work opportunities. You see, in the UK, what happens is you have a lot of opportunities to work after your studies. So it's not like you get stranded after graduating with a certain course, whether it's a first degree course or a second degree course. And the academic system there in the UK is pretty strong. Of course, you expect it to be pretty strong. It's the United Kingdom, right? I'll do a very quick reality check for you, right? We've talked about the United Kingdom, we've talked about Dundee, we've talked about Scotland, we've talked about Abertay, we've talked about how interesting Abertay is. We've talked about the social atmosphere, the welcoming and the cozy realities of the atmosphere. The final thing I want to bring to you is a version or a type of reality check. So you're on this live and you're saying to yourself, I want to study abroad. It's easy to get. And yes, it is. It's very easy. But the thing is that studying abroad, while it is easy and exciting, also requires planning, discipline, adaptation, and financial preparation. And this is where we come in, right? Going abroad is not just magic. It's not just I want to go and I go, or I make a declaration in church and my pastor says something and I say amen, and a miracle comes. I come in front of somebody's face and they say, something is different about you. No, that's not what it's about. It's about putting in the right amount of focus on your work. It's about being consistent in your documentation, and it's about making the smart decisions and the right choices. So, very quickly, right? If you were to go abroad today, what would you do? First step, number one, the the most important one is make a decision today that you want to go abroad to study. A lot of us don't know this, but many people have not made those decisions. Many people are they're still dreaming about it. Get up and come. Number two, come to IEIS education group. Yes, yes, I know that. Yeah, but are you saying no wonder this is why you did the live just to sell your organization? Yes, not just that, but because we have a track record of successes in students that come with us. A large percentage of the students that come to us get admissions and they are abroad. In fact, not too long ago, another set of students just traveled abroad. And it's so exciting that we are able to watch people have their dreams come true. We are excited about it. And so once you come to the IEIS office, we'll help guide you through the entire process. We'll hold your hand from the beginning to the end. We'll help you with the with the course counseling, because you must understand that you must pick a course that is necessary or a course that tells the right story. Then get your documentation right. A lot of people get it wrong here. So even after they come to us, they give us wrong documents. Don't do that. Get your documentation right, from your SOP to your bank statements to your certificate. Ensure that all the names are correct. Ensure that there is no typographical error. because the people you're submitting this application to are not Nigerians you can easily call and say, help me adjust this. No. Or you say, I'll pay you something small. No, these guys are people who are, principled and disciplined. And then I'll tell you the next thing, right? Nobody will tell you this one, but I'll tell you this one. When you come to us, be ready to work with us. Some people come to us with preconceived notions and say, oh, I have experienced this before. And so you come with a certain hardness of heart. Because sometimes when you're going through the process, we'll ask you so many questions because we want to be sure that we give you what you need. Do you get the point? We're not just trying to get a quota somewhere. We want to be sure that every of our clients get what they need. You cannot come to IIS and go back with a bad testimony. Not with us. So please make the work easier for us. Answer our questions, send us your documents when we need them. And the final thing is, I know you don't know this, once again, today just feels like I'm spilling a lot of tea. I told you guys I was not gatekeeping, right? Today is that day. Now, if you are here, I want you to know that you're not paying us. We're doing all of these things without pay. Yeah, that's how generous we are. But that's actually correct, right? So, but the thing now is, I'm going to give a slot to a few people who will see this live or see this recording and chat us up. Just let us know that you're chatting us up from here. You get a free consultation from us the moment you come into our office. Yes. All right. I think we've come to the end of this session. If you have a question, I'll just stay on this live for like a few more seconds. You can drop your questions now and I'll give you real-time answers. Yep. You didn't have to come to the office, you have me. But then if you also want to, you want to start your study abroad journey, I will give you our contacts now. Please reach out to us. Meanwhile, if you are here on TikTok, that means you can also be on Instagram. We are currently trying to build our Instagram account because we think that the Instagram audience is another set of audience that we want to capture. We lost our last account because of some technical difficulties. And so right now on Instagram, we are at IEIS Nigeria, right? So just go at IEIS Nigeria, you see us there. Follow us on Instagram. We're trying to drive 1,000 followers so that we can start doing Instagram lives again and bring collaborations. We hope to see some of you guys and answer some of your questions live. So after this live, run straight to Instagram and follow us there. So here are our phone numbers for those of you thinking, I want to be part of this. We'll definitely put it in the description of this video, but still take them down if you have your pen and your paper or your phone with you. So for our Nigerian numbers, we have 081 761 no 0 sorry 0810 sorry 0810 768 1656. I'll take it again because I made an error the first time. 0810 768 1656. We also have 0705 288 8851. I'll say it again. 0705 288 8851. We also have a Canadian number in case you are out of the country and you think it would be easier to connect with someone in Canada than in Nigeria. You can reach out to our Canadian office on +1 437 869 4556. +1 437 869 4556. Now, if you want us to, move you to the front of the line, you could just type out Abertay on this our WhatsApp number, and we'll understand that you're coming to us from this video. All right, until next time, keep dreaming, keep studying, and keep moving towards your goal.